Donald Trump is prepared to do anything to escape possible impeachment, including starting a war with Iran, according to one US Democrat.
I believe that the President of the United States is on the cusp of taking us to war without the consent of Congress because he fears impeachment. Just think about it. Now we're at war with Iran. Everybody is afraid of Iran. The whole Middle East is in turmoil, and we are impeaching a president?
Correspondent Caleb Maupin joins us now from stateside. Caleb, please take us through exactly what is being claimed.
Well, at this point, we've got different news agencies that are claiming that roughly 5 to 10 U.S. troops are headed for the Middle East in an escalation with Iran in response to their withdrawal from the nuclear deal. Now, it's also important to note that on Wednesday at the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, a vote was taken, and the vote would have blocked funding for any unauthorized attack on Iran. However, that vote failed. The ruling, the resolution to overrule any funding for an unauthorized attack ultimately was not passed. Now, we have some concerns expressed by Chris Murphy, a Democratic senator, arguing that perhaps the Trump administration could use loopholes, legal loopholes in the law to start a war with Iran. This is his concern.
Maybe Trump will say that Iran is the emergency, but that's a loophole that would allow any president to claim any number of Middle East crises as an emergency. And then Congress will never ever be able to object to an arms sale again.
Now, Mike Pompeo, the U.S. Secretary of State, and the acting head of the Pentagon were recently on Capitol Hill to discuss with members of Congress the issues regarding the Islamic Republic of Iran. However, the meeting was not particularly reported on well. Apparently, there was quite a bit of disagreement. Let's review some of what was said about that meeting.
Our biggest focus at this point is to prevent Iranian miscalculation.
I worry very much that intentionally or unintentionally, we can create a situation in which a war will take place.
This is about deterrence, not about war.
And that's been our worry from the beginning, that this is blind escalation with the hope that the Iranians will come to the table in the end.
I'm hoping that this show of force will result in de-escalating, not escalating.
I think when you do that, you're talking about a war that will go on and on and on.
Now, a recent poll that was conducted across the United States showed that more than half of Americans, a majority, do believe that in the coming years there will be a war between the United States and Iran. Now, only 12% of the U.S. public would favor a first strike against Iran, while overall 60% say that the USA should not start a new war against the Islamic Republic of Iran. So many watching the situation in the Middle East, watching the situation in Washington, D.C., and on Capitol Hill and at the White House, very nervous about how things could escalate in the coming days and weeks.